Good day, guys. You are welcome to another video. This is Chat Lord Forex. You are welcome. And then in this video, I will quickly be talking about how to understand the market, how you should be looking at the market. And in this particular video, I will be talking about buyers and sellers. How do you understand buyers in the market, and how do you understand the sellers in the market? So let's quickly dive into it. I will quickly be giving you an example on the whiteboard here to show you exactly how that plays out in the theory before we quickly take a look at it on the chart. So let's get started, guys. So if you have a market going, let's say sideways like that, then let's say now we are having a range here. The buyers can't take it up, the sellers can't take it down, so it's a battle here. When we're having a range like this, what it simply means is that we are having an equal battle between the buyers and the seller. It means the buyers can't take it up, the sellers can't take it down. So it means that the buyer sitting right here, the buyer right here is very strong, and the sellers also is very strong. So the sellers are not letting the buyers through, and the buyers are not letting the sellers through. So it's an equal battle. But at some point you get to see the market, breaking whichever way. You're going to see it at some point when we're having the bigger players stepping into the market. You can see the market going like that, giving us what we call a breakout. This is what we call a breakout in the market. Now the market has gone above this particular range that we've been having for quite some time, and the moment the market breaks out like that, the general concept in the market is okay, now you can't be buying it right here at the top, because you never know exactly how far it's going to keep going. What you want to always be looking at is you want to see it giving you a pullback like that. Let's say it started to pull back like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and then when it's pulling back like that, what you want to be always have at the back of your mind is we are expecting it to hold above this SNR here, above this very support right here. It can hold around this area, then turn to continue to go higher, but it can as well come inside like that. Let's say, let me just show you what I'm trying to talk about here. It might as well come down like that. It might as well be coming down like this, come inside like that. So far market hasn't gone below this particular area. The buyer is still there. This guy that make this push from here all the way to the top here is still his market. So you can't say because the market has gone inside now then it's a sell. No, that is incorrect. That is not the correct way to be looking at the market. You want to always watch out for him to still probably take a turn somewhere around here and still continue to go up. So unless the market crash down below here, then maybe started to hold, giving you a pullback, started to hold below this entire area, then we can say okay, now the sellers are taking over. But so long market hasn't gone below this area, everything that has happened all the way like this is still a buyer's market. You want to keep an eye on at some point, at what point will these sellers that are pulling back, at what point are they going to die out so that you can buy again? That is your job. That is what you should be looking at. That is what you should be focusing on in the market. So having said that, let's quickly take a look at this on the chart. Let me see if I can show you one or two example of this on the chart. So excuse me, let me clear up the chart so I can open up the chart for you. Okay, one moment please. All right, then so now let's quickly take a look at this on the chart. So let me zoom out a little bit. Let's see. Okay, now we can see that this is a perfect example here. We can see the market for quite some time having this little range here, like that. It's a range, you know, can't go higher, can't go down, can't go higher, can't go down. So it was moving in the range right there. Then what do you know, we see this market break below, try to right here, then it break below, then started to go, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down to this point. Up until this point, we can't say that we are having sellers, you know, I mean we are having buyers in this market. It's a case of buyer sellers, buyer sellers, buyer seller. Every time the buyers try to step in, the sellers keep pushing it back down, keep pushing it back down, keep pushing it back down. It's up until around this area when we see that hey, the buyers come in right here, then they hold. It couldn't make it 100% to where it started from here. Then we see the buyers push again like that. Then he hold at this point in time, he hold at around about 50%. This move that push up from here is about 50% pullback right here. The buyer starts stepping up, then he goes again. But what do you know, at this point in time we can see that for the main time he has not been able to cross this particular area. He's been respecting this area first time, second time, now he's stepping up, but is unable to give us what we call a higher high. And don't forget that the sellers, where the sellers started all the way from the top here, before they push down to this point. So everything below this price, everything in between here, we consider it as a seller's market. We are still looking for that opportunity to sell. So at this point in time, when it's holding around here again, then it goes up, no higher high, then it crashes back 100%. You know, it's a 100%, giving us another mini range here. And don't forget that this mini range that we're now having here now is for the sellers. Now it's telling you that this pullback, this buyer that are trying to step up to give us that pullback, they are tiring out, they can't go further again. That is what the range means right here. So when you give you another 100% crash down here, then look at this aggressive buy that is pushing from here again. This will make majority of the market turn buyer. A lot of people will be buying at this stage, but the moment you can see that it can still go higher again, then started to giving you this doji or whatever it is that you want to call this candle here, around you, somewhere around this area, when you hit the sell with your stop loss just a little bit above here, you can always ride the market back to this area with the potential that it can always give you a new low, which is what we have here. So I hope this particular example makes sense. In the coming days I will be showing you guys more example of this, so please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Chartlord Forex. That's the name of our channel on YouTube, for more educational quality videos like this, so that you can always see these videos first hand whenever we release them. Thank you guys. Cheers.